Right, Mayuresh, please stay with us. We have more breaking news coming in on the situation. Viewers, we're given to understand that the post-mortem of the two pilots in the plane crash has been completed and the families have now taken their bodies home. We're given to understand that the post-mortem of the two pilots in the plane crash has been completed and the families have now taken their bodies home. So, Yasha Kotak is also back with us live. Yasha, back to you. Did the post-mortem reveal any evidence of pre-impact medical issues like trauma patterns or smoke inhalation, etc., that could indicate what happened inside the cockpit before the crash?
So yes, the postmortem has been completed, but we have to wait for a couple of hours for the report to come in. The entire report takes approximately 3 days to 7 days to be completed, but the initial report as well could take approximately 5 hours to a day for the details to come out. Which is where what's important is that while the last rites of Ajit Pawar are being held right here at Baramati, right at the place where we are, but apart from that, when it comes to the last rites of the pilot, the co-pilot, the attendant, or for that matter, even P.I. Jadhav, who was present along with Ajit Pawar in that ill-fated flight, all are to be held parallelly. In fact, that of the body of P.I. Jadhav has already reached his local place at Satara, where the last rites are to be taking place parallelly. Pinky Mali, who was the flight attendant, hailing from Mumbai. Her last rites expected to take place around 11:30 at Dadar's Shivaji Park. Of course, the postmortem is a crucial piece of investigation. When it comes to any kind of an accident, it is a procedure that has to be followed by the local police, by the concerned hospital where the bodies have been brought in. So all of these are crucial and important aspects of investigation by any agencies which really look into this. As of now, yes, the postmortem has been completed. We'd have to wait to understand the further course of what the report really says, because of course, while we visited that very site, the crash site, the entire aircraft was charred, and that's how was when it was engulfed in flames, was when it was charred. So the bodies also which came out, while some of them were already inside, so some of them would have been unrecognizable condition. They would have been charred, and that's how the entire postmortem would try and understand as to the body belonged to which person. Of course, in this case, considering it was there were only 5 people present in there, it would have been easy to identify. But in the case of a aviation tragedy, usually when the figure is higher is where it becomes difficult to identify them. Here in this case, identification of the body would have been done. The postmortem report has been completed. We have to wait until this evening to understand what the postmortem report really reveals. Because yes, one of the major reason, for the death that has been reported has been the fact that the entire aircraft was engulfed in flames, and that could have led to the death of all of these 4 people. When it comes to Ajit Pawar, when the aircraft lost its balance, as is being seen in several CCTV footages. We in fact saw 2 CCTV footages, both taken around 8:44 and 8:45. One around the Gram Panchayat area, the other one, which was taken from the highway, very close to the airstrip. Both.
Right. So, Yasha, thank you so much for sharing that crucial information with us. But please stay with us. We're moving on to Mayuresh now. Mayuresh, Yasha just told us that you guys have visited the site of the accident, and now we're given to understand that the postmortem of the two pilots in the plane crash has been completed. So, can you please tell us if investigators have linked the autopsy findings with preliminary data from flight data recorder, which is
Of Ajit Pawar have been taken from the morgue from from the Baramati Medical College to the Katewadi, which is his native place. You can see that this is the ambulance which is carrying the mortal remains of Ajit Pawar, and that ambulance will be taken. You can see the Ajit Pawar's family is there. Ajit Pawar's family is there. You can see Parth Pawar along with other family members who are carrying the mortal remains of Ajit Pawar to his native place, which is Katewadi. It's a very emotional moment what we are experiencing over here. A lot of people are running behind this particular ambulance. The crowd, Ajit Pawar's followers who were here since last night, They were here when they got to know that the mortal remains have been brought to the hospital. From that moment, they were here, and you can see in the visuals also, Mana Das, my camera person, showing you the visuals that how people are running behind that particular ambulance because they are still in a shock. They are not ready to believe that their beloved leader, their Ajit Dada, their own Dada have left them. These are the visuals which we were bringing you from the Baramati Medical College. Now, as I told you, that the mortal remains will be taken to the native place, which is Katewadi, which is approximately 9 to 10 kilometers from this particular place. There they will be kept for the family who had arrived, the relatives who have arrived from the different parts of Baramati, and also for the close friends of Ajit Pawar family. So the mortal remains will be kept for the to pay their last respect. After that, they will be shifted to the nearby auditorium where the local residents of Katewadi will pay the last respect, and after that, they will be shifted to Vidya Pratishthan ground. So the final journey will start approximately 9:30, 10 o'clock to Vidya Pratishthan, where the entire Baramati, the people from Baramati district, where people coming from different parts of Maharashtra will pay the last respect to their beloved leader Ajit Pawar, because Ajit Pawar was a person. I'll give you a small example that every Saturday Ajit Pawar used to spend time in Baramati because that is his constituency. Every time, even every Sunday, approximately 10 to 15,000 people used to come and used to meet him, and they used to come with all kind of requests, all kind of demand written on the paper, and Ajit Pawar used to look after each and every paper. He used to take, he used to see, and used to ask his PA or his team to look into that and get that thing done. So that's why people people still have that direct connect with Ajit Pawar, and that's why it has become very difficult for them to believe that Ajit Pawar is no more and he has died in such kind of a tragic accident. Back to you.
Right. So, Mayuresh, we were just talking about the postmortem reports. Now, have investigators linked the autopsy findings with preliminary data from the flight data recorder FDR or cockpit voice recorder, which is the CVR, if recovered? Do we know of that yet? And with that, we're slipping into very short break, viewers. You're watching CNN News 18. We'll be back with more stories.